Alright, let's get started. Okay, got a good connection. One more second. We're going to do a little mining. Oh, I have to turn on the guide system for mining and trading and miscellaneous. I am now available. So hopefully I get somebody to help out. If not, I'm just going to keep on mining. I need to separate the chat just in case somebody wants to chat it up. Playing through Shadow. Alright. A little Prospector mining. A little refining maybe. You see I took the weapons off my Prospector. A little less signature. Full stealth build. Grade 1. Clips grade 1. Mirage grade 1. Even the propulsion system. So I'm just going to be going between Cruel CRU1 and what's the other one? Hurl HURL1. So I don't really need a drive like the Voyage. Running with 2 Surges and an Optimum with the Lancet, which for beginners and probably people with patience, it's like the best one for me for getting Quantanium because of the stability. It's the big thing, the stability. Only thing I don't like, I don't know how many charges I have left of the Optimum and the Surge. They start with 5, so you have to keep count. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Prospector out. And lately, the Prospector has been killing me in the ladder. It seems if I press W, where am I going? And jump, it won't kill me. So I have 2 Prospectors because when I bought it, they did a wipe or an unintentional wipe, so I lost it. So I made money and bought it again in game. Then they gave us all our ships back in 3.10, I think. So now I have 2, which is good. So if you're one of those that want to make so many credits per hour, you can do that by just grabbing one Prospector, coming back in and grabbing the other one, and then taking them both back to the refinery at the same time instead of one time each. But I'm not huge on credits per hour because I've already got enough credits, and I think they're going to take them away again anyway. But sometimes it's fun to just fill up with Quantanium, drop it, and take the other one right out. And then turn in 2 full loads of 100% Quantanium. Oops. Make sure I have a helmet on. So the mist ships like to kill you with their ladders, the freelancers and the prospectors. So, like I said, I've been pushing W, sprinting, and jumping right here. Nope. Sometimes you jump over. If you don't jump, it'll put you in the body of the ship, and you'll see like a blood spray, and then it'll body slam you onto the flight deck. Now, see you animated out. Prospector is a really nice industrial ship on the inside. It's got your little shower and space pooper sink. It's got the same, looks like the same, I don't know, water maker that the freelancers have. And all the components are going to be able to get to eventually. Coolers. It's really a nice ship on the inside. Like I said, it's kind of Drake on the outside and a wee bit of Orion on the inside. And I'm sure it's going to get some more love. I do like running in full stealth, and I'm not sure how well suppressing everything is. It definitely doesn't hurt anything, but it takes your signature down just a wee bit. And I like to run from crew, I call it crew L1 to hurl L3. All the Quantanium you need is in hurl L3. I think all the L3s have it, but I just run this, and then of course if you get into this belt, there's a lot of Quantanium. But this is just my comfort zone. If I get got and somebody kills me, I don't get that mad, but if you stay in stealth, pay attention, you're usually okay. I've been shot at once and the guy was horrible and I actually QT'd away, get repaired, and came right back almost to the same spot, and he wasn't even there. I think he came up on me on accident and he was bored. Alright, let's go there. Set route. And I got enough quantum and hydrogen, so let's go. Landing gear up. Sound seems to be off out there. Got a little bit of lag going on.
Thank you, and please visit again.
One thing to do to be safer, is the guy with this lag spike. First of all, check chat, see if anybody's messing around. Sometimes they'll say something, but I've been pretty safe here. And also, always keep your call to arms on, so if you do have to fight somebody, you do get a kill, you get credit. Check general, bounty hunter. Looks like you can only see one of them at a time, I believe, maybe two. Track that guy, see where he's at before you even get in your ship. Chances are he's nowhere near you. They're almost always at Grimhex or Port Alisar. Almost every time there's somebody with a bounty, they're here. I think maybe once or twice I wasn't even mining and I checked and they were where I usually mine, which is Earl 3. So I mean, if you're coming out and you see that, probably don't go out. Or I don't know. They don't really mess with you so much coming to leaving crew 1, L1, as they are when you're full of Quantanium here. That they'll really get to you. They kind of wait for you to fill up sometimes, which would be fine if they would actually pirate you and take your money, ask for money, and let you be safe. But I've never had that happen. It's just they just open fire. And my signature is so low, so they have to be within, I want to say, 5,000 or 5 kilometers. That's where they see you. So usually when they see me, they accidentally came across me, unless they're following my scanning, which I try to keep that low too. See, the base is right there. So you're 71 kilometers out. I'm not 100% sure how far your scans can be seen from. But I try to go a little bit out from where I jump in, just in case. Just a few seconds. Like I personally don't care if I get blown up. I'm not risking anything but my time. Slow down a little bit. The Prospector does not maneuver. It's not agile. You will slam into something. Spars. I usually turn off chat. Just relax. This is a full scan. Nothing. Get a little impatient. I'll blast a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to head in towards... I'm not going to fly... Whoa. See, I'm flying sideways. I'm not going to fly too far. I usually like to head towards the landing lights, the directional lights. That way, when I get turned around, I can come back to that and keep going the same direction, so I don't scan the same thing, the same area. There we have a hit. If you roll your mouse wheel up and close the area, I think your scan area is less detectable. And as long as you're scanning, you get tab like that. You're scanning. You don't have to keep pinging. You just slowly go to where that is, and it'll eventually pick it up. Because every time you ping, you're giving your location away. You right click, which I just did because I right clicked like an idiot. You left click and just hold it down, and that's a. I only want Quant. I'm not taking anything. I may get Laranite if it's a big rock with 15 to 20%. I don't even want HEP. I guess maybe. No, anything under 10. Actually, anything under 15. Unless you're just casually playing. See, this is perfect. Let's see if I can pull up the list. Let's see, you want Quantanium. Look at the price difference. This is an older, I'm not sure how good these are, but Quantanium is by far the best. But here you usually get Borace and Laranite and Quantanium. And then of course see how little that is. That's even if I get 100%, it's not even half, it's nothing. It's not even a third of the second one. So, well, barely a third. So we're just going for Quantanium. I may take 100% Borace or Laranite, but not this stuff. I mean, it's probably worth it, but no, it's not. Just keep scanning, listen to music. I've listened to audiobooks and just made hundreds of thousands. And the thing with Quantanium, you can make as much not refining it as refining the other stuff. We gotta keep checking the guide thingy. I've never been able to really help anybody because I never noticed them requesting help until after it's timed out. somehow should get the same. Sometimes there's lag and you can right click and nothing will happen. You just gotta like wait a second, right click. Like I said, I think that narrows your beam, send it further straight so it's not just going everywhere. So you really don't need to scan again. You can kind of see the little asteroid that you're heading for. And as long as you have your scanner up, it'll pop up. Like I said, we're looking for Quantanium, like at 15. Look, that's perfect. Over 15%. It's probably a 5. It's a 5122 mass. That's a good size rock. This will fill up the Prospector's 32 SCUs if it's more Quantanium. I think it's 50 mass per. I forget. I have to look it up every time. You can type in star citizen mass asteroid mass to SCU and get it. So I turn off this. Hit M, bring it up. You see I have to the left I have my surge, 2 surges and optimum. And right above where it says optimal to the left, you can see how the range. I get to like 1 meter, 0.9 if it'll let me. As long as you see those sparks coming out, it'll keep going. If it gets like that, it kind of acts funny. If you don't see the sparks, you're too close. Mouse wheel up, laser intensity. My optimal zone is kind of small. It's as big as it's going to get with the Lancet. With the other mining heads, it's even smaller. I let it go for a few seconds. Then I'm going to hit Alt F1, or Alt 1 rather. Now I confused myself. I think it's Alt 1. And then it'll charge up. Maybe it is Alt F1. I forgot that quick. Nope, Alt 1. And I get ready to hit Alt 3 because it's already in the optimal zone. Let it stand there as long as you can before you hit the optimal. You only get 30 seconds. You almost want it to stay out. The longer it stays out of the red before you hit. And then you power it down. Right. Get it out, you gotta get it out. There we go. I'm gonna get a little bit of a hit. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Nope, didn't do any damage. See, when I crack these again, some of these are gonna be 100% Quantanium. Some will be 100% inert, like, that's garbage. Already 25, and you want to break them all up because as soon as you suck a little Quantanium up, the timer goes off. And I think you have 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So you want to break up the ones. So we got 3 rocks with Quantanium, 1 with 17, 0, 25, 25. That one. 25. So 3 rocks with Quantanium. 4 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to crack all these first. You see the masses drop down to 827 just to the right. Mass 827. So I'm thinking about 30% to 40%. That gets you up there really quick to the optimal zone. You want to start powering it down. Because the mouse, see it jump, you get a little bit of lag. So here you just want to kind of jump between 10. You turn it off, let it cool off. If you don't have any lag, you don't have to keep doing this. So I'm 19, let it jump back up. I'll left click and turn it off in just a second. Ooh, I found a little sweet spot where it's not going too far up. I'll turn it off. Turn it back on. Jump back up to 15, 17. Turn it off. turn it back on, and then crack. You kind of want to memorize where the good ones are, so you're not searching for them as you start sucking them up. Like, that's 100% a nerd. You don't want any of that. Hopefully one of these is 100%. That's a good piece, but when you're getting 100%, you'll usually leave that alone. I used to get those, and see, these aren't very good pieces, actually. They're decent, they'll fetch a nice little price, but you really want 100%. Even though the mining guide says like 2%, that was a couple patches ago. Hopefully I'll get a little something, something. Oops. So we'll go over and break this one up. Not this one, oops. Yeah, that one, that's it. See, scanning results, mass, 893, so hopefully 30% off. The closer you get, the more intense the charge. 32 is creeping up there. Slowly, slowly. As soon as it gets in there, start backing it down. The trick is to get it in a sweet spot and let it dance in the middle. But when you have lag, it's dangerous. Especially when your mouse doesn't respond when you pull down. But once it falls through the bottom, it's hard to get it to go back through the top without jumping all the way through. So you turn it off, turn it back on. Try to get that sweet percentage. Turn it off, turn it back on. You can have a little bit of overpower and not blow it up and kill yourself. So my shields are still at 100, so quartz 100%. Yeah, I should just leave this leave this asteroid and go look for 100%, but I'm already into it. 73 is a dang good piece. I've just spoiled myself because I've filled up the Prospector many times with 100% 32 SCUs of Quantanium. It's just worth hundreds of thousands once you haul. I mean, even if you don't want to refine it, it's still like 130 to 150,000 just turning it in as is. You refine it, it just like quadruples that price. Where'd the other one go? That's what's bad about having a bad memory. $9.58, we go 26, throw it up to 31. Get a little impatient, throw it up a little further, 40%. See, if you lag right now, don't pay attention, you get destroyed, so I'll take it down real quick. 22 is dancing. It might go all the way through. 13. See, I'm spinning my mouse down just a little, and that's too much. Back up at 19. 12. When there's no lag, it's fun. It's like you're actually doing something. There's no skill up, it's just your skill, but if you have lag, there you go. I think that's all of them broken. So I like to go back through. I start up here at 12, and actually I need to see what you want to make sure they're all scanned, so you don't have to wait for it to scan when you're picking up your Quantanium. You kind of forget which ones are where. If you have a good memory, it's nothing. But I kind of forget where rocks are. And if you haven't scanned it, it takes a second. Come on, 100%. 72. I'm going to go ahead and get these rocks. I'm not going to... I know there's probably one with 100% just waiting, but... A couple of patches ago, I was picking up with 2%, and I was happy. Not knowing. And this one... So you do want to grab the ones with the higher percentage first, I think. One, in case something happens, you have to get out of there. 32 SUs runs out quick, so... Alright, so we'll start up there. That's quartz. Let's try to go clockwise down. 35 at 268 mass. I should be right in this, but I'm gonna try to go by a little bit of memory. Try to go clockwise or counterclockwise. Inert. Oh, I got one more to crack. Oops. So completely forgot. Back up to 30, 40. I shouldn't turn it off. 30, get in there. Drop it down to like, see, my mouse is not responding, so I gotta turn it off. 12. You don't want to drop out of the bottom because when you push back through, you lose power and you gotta go extra power to get back to where you were, and then it wants to jump all the way through. So you want to find that spot. It keeps it right there. 21. 18. 19. Oops. So the mouse is just not responding well. Ah, right at the end. Sometimes you want to back up. That wasn't too bad. Alright. 76 at 278. That's probably one of the best pieces. Burl. Burl's not worth anything. I want to say the guide tells you to leave it alone. Don't even bother picking it up. Which is a shame. Quartz. I think that's on the red list too. See, before you pick up any Quantanium, you got all day. You got, see, that's the best one. 72 at 196 mass. 55 at 130. That might be the best. So I think I have room to get about everything. 42 at 233. That's okay. Just don't accidentally pick up a quartz. Alright, so we're gonna do this right so I can have a memory. Top to bottom. Nothing. 35 at 268. Decent piece, but don't really need it. So I got 1, 2 pieces. 42. This is the best piece, I think. 72. We'll grab that first. Try 255. One that might actually be the best. Those two over there. This is a good piece. All those 3. Hopefully I don't miss one. If I go back and watch this, I'll be like, why did I miss that? Why did I miss that? That's a good piece. Just want a good idea where everything's at. Save that for last. You'll be mad at yourself if you miss a 70-some piece, get full, and then you realize you left a 75% piece. Or that garbage. I never thought I'd call 5% Quantanium garbage. Alright, so we're going to start over here. But first I'm going to look at the guide. So I have to hit F1 and then I have to hit Windows Alt M to unlock. Then I can look at the list. So this is from, I think this was made for 312. Last updated 312. So been some changes, but pretty much not. Look, beryl, tungsten, corundum quartz, all garbage. Basically, don't take it. It's like ignore, yeah. I mean, none of this is there. 35%. See, we used to take Quantanium at 2.5. No one does that anymore. Now you want 100, but I'm going to take 70 something and 50 something. And the other stuff is kind of garbage now. Like I said, you can turn in Quantanium as is without refining and make more than what that is refined, or at same price. 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes before it explodes after the first piece. And I think the more you have, the bigger the explosion. I've been lucky and it's just went inert. It did a little damage, but it goes inert and just it turns into an inert material. You just have to get rid of it. But it will blow up your ship. I have no one trying to get in. I should put it over here. Okay, back to the game. Alright. Right click and then left click. And I've already forgotten where the pieces were that I wanted to get first. See over to the right, I have 1.5 SCUs of Quantanium. And some quartz that I, for all intent and purposes, everything but Quantanium is inert material. But you can't get rid of the inert material. I forgot where the other ones were. I know there's one more really. There we go. See, I'm already a quarter full. So I have to be careful. I don't want to miss a really good one. I think that was one of the better ones. Whereas before we were going, oh, 2.5%, that's mine. Or even, I know that one's quartz. I know there's one more decent one, 35. Clock's already ticking. Oh, there's another really good. I know these were kind of garbage down here. That's yellow. This is where not having a great memory. Oh, there's another good one. That's going to take us past half. Looks like it's been like 3 to 4 minutes since I pulled the first one up. Quartz. Is there one? That's quartz. I know there's one more decent one. That's a decent one. 35 at 268. What was this? Inert. 35 at 268. 14. I think that's the last good piece up there. So we're gonna grab that. Yeah, that one's last. Nothing. 35. Yeah, this is the last decent piece. And the next two will be garbage pieces. Actually, you gotta be really close to going up. 26 out of 32. I think this was the second to worst piece. 14%, which before would have jumped for joy. This might fill it up. Yeah, this will probably fill it. Yep, it's full. Now you see how if I scrolled across here to see another one at 80%, I'd be really upset right now. Especially if you were like broke. Because you had some bad luck. I got plenty of time to get back, so yeah, I didn't make any mistakes. You just left a little. I think there was one for like 2.5 or 5 SC. Before that would have been great. F2, bring up the map with F2, scroll out. Click on Cruel. See, and that guy, I'd be a little afraid right now if that guy was hanging around Cruel L1. So I know he would be there just griefing. He wouldn't be there to rob you. He'd be there just to blow you up. What am I doing? Where is my... Oh, way up there. Okay. See, he's still in yellow, or not yellow. Yeah, yellow. Grimhex. Well, he's last seen. I mean, I would be upset if he was right there waiting on me. There's almost nothing I could do. If I run away, I'm going to blow up. I'd have to just lose the load. I could expel the load. Once this little square over here starts flashing yellow and red, you have a few minutes. I think you have 30 seconds to a minute once it turns red. Maybe not even that long. It turns yellow at 5 minutes, maybe? Or bad, you have a lot of lag, you won't see anything. It'll just start flashing red, and then it'll just either blow you up or go inert. Look at the map again. I'd be so mad if he was still last seen there. You gotta be pretty bored to blow up a miner full of Quantanium. If I get blown up, I don't say anything. I feel like people that blow you up just want you to fuss about it. I wouldn't mind getting robbed. Just negotiate the terms of my freedom. But that never happens. I just get attempted blown up. Blowed up. Almost there. I didn't put my phone on silent. Could be bad. Could be bad. Well, you do want to get here quick as possible, especially if you lost track of time and you don't know how much time you have left. Because sometimes you have 10 SCUs left after you get a Quantanium rock. And you'll see another rock and you're like, should I take this back or can I crack one more piece? And time goes fast when you're cracking rocks. So to play it safe, let's get back. Don't hit Afterburner. Because that gives you away. It makes your signature jump way up. And for right now, I don't even call back to base because this is the last base I left, so if I die, I'm going to end up here. But also, I don't want to land on my pad of my pad. Because there's lag, and because these elevators are messed up, and because there's people that'll just blow you up on the flight deck, I don't get out and leave the ship. I don't call ATC. Also right here, you want to come in at decent speed, but this thing is not maneuverable. You come in too fast and lag, you will blow up on the flight deck. Sometimes you come in too hard, you'll blow up on the flight deck anyway. And Quantanium is not stable, so if you're jostling around, if you get shot at or you hit something like the flight deck, I think that'll make it go off. Or you'll lose some time. It becomes less stable, so you lose time to get it in there. But in like, you can barely read, I think it's like 37 seconds, I'm going to get impounded.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
And once you get impounded, it stabilizes the Quantanium. Usually, I used to land, like say I land right now and go in, and there's no, I don't get
Ship storage procedure.
Come on, man. I get nervous because I don't want anybody to see me up here. If I don't get impounded, it just sits there until you get down the elevator, and then you store it. But sometimes it takes forever to get down there. That elevator can be slow.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Or God forbid you forget to store it and try to go run to the refinery. See, now it's stored, it's saved. It's $500 for 5 minutes. By the time I get back from the refinery, or I can just take out the other Prospector right now, which I think I'm going to do. No, I'm going to refine it. So I just want to show the refinery part of this. Maybe next time I'll go out and take I'll do twice. I just want to get this refined. Okay. And CRU-L1 has a good gun, a decent gun store. It has the Gallant rifle, which I really like, and it has it in Midnight. Which I don't wear anything but a pistol You never see me with full armor on anymore. I run way faster in light armor. You don't get tired. Now when they take the armor zones away, maybe I'll wear more armor, but probably not. I'm trying to get used to not having a bunch of stuff because soon we won't be able to carry anything with us hardly, except what fits on the ship.
Thank you.
So you're gonna sprint. Of course, I get hurt for running down the stairs too fast, but you won't see my heart rate go up, so I can just sprint everywhere all the time.
Hi, good to have
See
you
how
back.
much it is without Quantanium,
Finding
or
everything
without
all right?
refining, rather. Come on. Unfortunately, there's inert in there, but it's a quarter inert, and it's still worth $77,000. When it's 100%, you can guess. Like I said, it's over 100, 130,000. I've got it to 144 when the price is right, but I didn't sell it. I refined it and made like, I don't remember, hundreds of thousands. I forget how much I made. It was a lot. I couldn't even sell it. They wouldn't even buy it all at once. It took me like 20 minutes to sell it all to New Babbage. See, right now they're only at 46,000%. Usually on the weekend they're at 80,000%. It takes a lot longer, I guess. But another reason to get this in before, I guess it's Friday. It is the weekend. People are off work. Set up work order. And for me, I always do the slowest one because I just can. Now, if you wanted to get it all done about the same time, you could change it a little bit, but I still gotta wait 24 hours before everything's done. So when you click on it, it's like low yield, moderate cost, high speed. I almost always do the Denix solventation. It's very slow speed, low cost, but high yield. And I'm only going to do Quantanium. If you wanted to, 5 SCU, just take the zeros, 2 zeros off, and that's how many SCUs you have. So this is basically 5 SCUs of quartz. I'm not going to pay for that. 13 SCUs a barrel, nothing. But 17 SCUs plus of Quantanium is worth a lot. See, let's see if I did it with that, just to try to make a few extra cents. Get quote a day, 8 hours. So that's 8 hours extra I have to wait to haul it all. And maybe I don't want to haul it all at once because of 30Ks. I want to haul a little bit at a time, but I don't need to wait a day, 8 more hours. So hopefully it takes it down to a day. Get quote. Get quote. That only took off 2 hours, so this one will probably go by itself, or if I go out and do more mining. But if you wanted to, let's say there were like 12 hours left, and you wanted to have it all go at the same time, you check down compact. This is the one that's usually on high speed, low yield. Hope I don't accidentally hit yes. 38 minutes, but you're gonna look how much you have to pay. $7,700, and you're gonna make way less money. Wait, how much was the one I usually get? Half the price, way more than half again as much time, but you're gonna make way more money. I'm not even sure what you get with low yield. So moderate yield, low speed, low cost, like 7 hours, huh? If I really wanted to take these two together, I might do that, but I really don't like that. I understand why they have to do this, because people would just hog it. So, Prospector. So also be careful when you go back and forth like that, because if I had left those, sometimes you come back on, these are still checked, and I forgot, and I unchecked. I don't know what I was thinking. I unchecked Quantanium and hit it, and I lost my Quantanium. Because whatever you don't check, it just gets rid of. You'll get a warning, but it won't tell you what's getting rid of. It's just like whatever's unchecked gets rid of. So make sure your Quantanium is orange. And And we'll try. Which one did I just try? Try foreign. High yield, low speed, moderate cost. Silver price C10. That's not bad. The price did jump up a little. Now, I might try that by itself once. XR, low yield. I would never do low yield. I think I would try a slower one. I would always do high yield. So what's another one with high yield? Did I already do that one? Moderate. I think there's one more with high yield. Low speed, moderate cost, high yield. Yeah. That's Farron. 10 hours. Is there another one, Farron? Low yield. Gaskin, moderate. Low speed, high cost. So I'm guessing high yield's going to be the same no matter what. Just whether you pay for it or not. That's actually, yeah, 23,000. That's a lot. Remember, you still have to haul it, so if you don't get it to market, you get a 30K or you get got by somebody. You just lost 23,000. And then the default setting is low yield, so I would never do this. 38 minutes. I guess if I was hurt, I needed money for something really fast. But to me, it's like there's no reason to not do the low. Because you could, it'd be different if you couldn't take your ship, but as soon as you drop it off, they don't really do it. The saddlebags come off and your ship goes back out and you can go mine. So you can keep mining. So there's no reason not to do low, for me. I'm not trying to get super rich super quick. I mean, I got 30 million. I mean, how much money do I need? So we're going to do a day. Make sure you double check Denix, Quantanium. And that's what happens when you take too long. Blather on. So usually come in, you connect. It's like 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Don't be too impatient. Make sure you check the right one you want. Denix, check Quantanium. Get quote 3,800, 4,000. Come back in a day. So basically Saturday night, about midnight-ish. Is it 6 o'clock? It's 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's 6. So almost 1 in the morning. If I'm up late tomorrow night, I can take all this together. But I'll probably take some tonight, some early tomorrow. Alright, so confirm. When you hit confirm, it's going to tell you the barrel. It just says warning. It doesn't tell you which materials, it's just warning. It didn't used to even say that. You'd be like, oops. In a second, it'll tell you order accepted. And it's like half the percentage that it used to be. Maybe because it's a holiday weekend and it's nice out, people aren't going to be in gaming all weekend. So, yeah, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, almost 7, I can take everything but this. Look up here, it's going to be 17 SCUs. Alright, that's it. Hopefully I can go live again to show. Guess I can go down and see, buy everything. I can't wait till you can interact with these people and like maybe
Hey, back
you can
again,
be ordered with him.
Welcome.
I don't know. That is
See
one.
anything you like?
I don't know which one's more efficient. Oops, don't go up this way. Oh, I never noticed these. That's 1 SCU. 2, 3 SCUs. A little lag. There's a lot of detail in this place. These are all cargo. Those are for the gas and things. I think. You know what? I've never paid attention to all this. It's like working in a warehouse or a factory. Only thing they don't have up here is pay and your hours off, vacation time. What's that company, the administration that watches out for you, workers?
See anything you like?
Everything you need for mining. Almost everything.
Hey,
Each store has slightly different mining utensils. I
Finding
guess.
everything all right?
These consumables are different in each. Like, I don't think I can buy my optimums here. I have to go to a different station. But miscellaneous mining heads. Helix used to be the best, bar none. If you buy one, make sure you get the size 1 for your Prospector, size 2 for your mole. I have left the Helix and went straight to the Lancet. Helix is still good, takes a little more skill. If you don't have patience to wait, get a Helix and a Brant. Oops, mining modules, a Helix, a Brant, and a Surge. I think the Surge is sold here. Stampede even, that speeds up the whole, it's just like it sounds. Well, it's not going to show me over here. Increases overall mining speed. 125%. With 10% instability, that means it's going to jump up and down in and out of the optimal zone. So, but you put the Brant on there with it. 90 seconds. All charge rates negative. High heat. Instability down 75%. So it just negates that. You get all the speed. So I've never used a Surged and a Stampede. Oh, maybe I can't get the Surge here. Nope, there's no Surge. I thought the Surge was sold here too. So the Surge actually jumps it up also. I'd have to look at them together to see the difference between a Stampede and a Surge. So these newer ones, these are permanent consumables. They're not consumables, they're permanent modules. But if there's a 30K or you lose your ship, insurance doesn't replace them, and they're really expensive. And I don't think they add that much to the game. I mean, a little bit, but this one's cheaper. Where's the most? It's like 20,000, 40,000 for something you can lose in the 30K. I could have swore I bought Surges here, but oh well. So does it say on my ship? I can pull up my ship. Oops. It's not going to say because it's going to be read only. Nope, it didn't say. But I can pull up the other one because I have 2 Prospectors. So Surge, plus 40 charge level, 200% damage, overcharge 100%. I wish I could read that in there. How that, I think it translates different, but you get the gist. See, I use the Surge with the optimal, and the Lancet takes down the oh, it doesn't say what a Lancet does on here. So the Lancet helps with the stability by like a lot. It does it a lot slower, but it opens up that optimal window a little bit more, and it's more stable. Like it doesn't jump, the bar doesn't jump up and down nearly as much with the Lancet. 75% it takes away from instability. So it's by far my favorite now. Yeah, and it makes the optimal charge bigger. So basically it comes with the consumables that I also want to buy. It's got its built-in optimizer, which is great. But you got to have the Surge to take it through the bigger rock. Like it'll eat into a 4600 rock slowly. Once you get to 4900, 5000, it's iffy. You need that Surge to get you in there. Alright, I think that's gonna about do it. Try to go live again, and I don't know if I'm gonna make this into a video, edit it, or go make another one and record another one and edit it. That is it. Alright, that's fun. Come back tomorrow or later when tomorrow, Sunday almost, and we will see. I didn't get to help anybody. No one chimed in for requests. It is a holiday weekend. I've had 11 requests to help. I've yet to help anybody because I didn't get a notification to help you. So, oh, it's on the other screen. I can't pull it up. Can I show? What do they say for that? Yeah, there's a little thing that'll turn on. Yeah, just type Ultimate Mining Guide Star Citizen and you'll get to this. Space for Games. And the other guy, YouTuber Salty Mike's got a good. If you type Salty Mike Mining Guide, he's got a decent one. He actually goes into detail with the for beginners and intermediate players between the Lancet and the Helix head and the consumables that go with it. He's the one that showed me how to. I watched his video. He didn't show me to go full stealth. If you got enough power to go full stealth and not be seen. Alrighty, so he's gonna put out another one. 314 is gonna be some big changes, so he'll probably put one out after that. Hand mining and all that. You know what? I might go jump in the. How long have I been going? I might jump in the. Oops, I just locked it back. I may go jump in my. It's not gonna say how long I've been streaming. Gotta go to YouTube. We have been on for almost an hour. Yeah, I should clear. It's right before an hour. I like to do it an hour at a time. I will stream tomorrow between 5 and 6. Ooh, 6 and 7 maybe. Between 6 and 7, 5 and 7. Maybe I will take the rock out, and maybe I'll do a cave mission and do some hand mining. Those you don't have to refine, don't have to worry about inert material. It separates it all. We'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna stop it right here in stream. Bye bye.